Hi, I'm Jenny Strauss, and I do global employee communications and engagement for a large international company with about 5,000 employees. Well, I love Networking 9. First of all, there's something very wonderful about being invited to be in this small group of experts from different fields. It feels good to be invited. I'm a human being. I like that, experience. But it really feels good to meet brilliant people who talk the same language as I do about communications and engagement. In this case, we were talking about company cultures and how communications plays in that realm, sometimes shaping, sometimes reacting, and it was a very lively discussion, and I feel like I made friends. It's a great experience. Well, one thing that happens at Networking 9 is that we all share real details of our work lives, and it doesn't go beyond this room, so there's a lot of freedom. But I heard about a very interesting work initiative to sort of maximize the potential of employees and the way that they produce work over a continuous period internationally. So without giving away more than I should, it was fascinating to learn and sort of a new way to think about innovating in the workplace and the importance of communications and cross-cultural communications as well. So that was very surprising to me. Well, we're talking about recent events in the news, and one thing that's interesting is to think about whether communications is considered when large company announcements are made. So in this case, we were talking about Marissa Mayer and the Yahoo announcement, and it's easy to get lost in whether you agree or disagree with the decision. But in fact, as communicators, we have another challenge, which is to think about how we would communicate such a thing if we were doing internal communications. What happened with communications in that instance? Were communicators at the table or not? Oh, there's so many challenges that it's hard to name just one. But for one thing, small cultures tend to be far more rogue, a little bit more Wild West if you're talking about American metaphors. There's a sense of sort of passion and getting it done, and it might be very messy and there might not be any processes, but people are sort of in it together with heart. Bigger companies require a different kind of organization. They require good, hearty processes. Many times they're international. Not everybody always works together in the same place. And so to actually keep a sense of urgency and authenticity and get everybody focused on the same goals while also creating processes that actually help people instead of hindering them in their work is a challenge for all of us, right? Some companies are very stagnant with their processes, and others have learned how to use them to innovate, and that's really, I think, what the goal should be. So I actually talk about this a lot because my very first experience with IABC outside of an intro night was a Networking 9 event. And I was surprised that this event happened. I didn't know about it. And what it is a table in a room in a hotel restaurant, just us communicators. Could be people from the service provider side, the client side, could be someone who's an intern or a student, but all people were involved with IABC in one way or another, coming together based on their particular expertise to talk about their experiences, ask questions of each other, and share ideas, and also create long-lasting relationships, professional relationships that are very, very useful. It's a very exciting experience. There's nothing like it that I've been to, and I could go to a Networking 9 every month and be perfectly happy.